Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. The deep shot connects on the free play and makes for a very easy decline of that offsides flag. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
It is caught left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes out to the left. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. They pull out the reverse. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Over. South.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Jaguars football. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, Ron.
They go right back to ETN. Crosses midfield, still going. And he works this down to the 41. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Here's 2nd and 5. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
13, Lou. Silver.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. Takes it in, touchdown Jacksonville. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Go. Hey, uno. 11. Like you Texas.
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All on the 45, 1st and 10.
Whoa.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's complete. Here's Kirk. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Stroud. Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. On his Little for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars push their lead to 21-zip already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. A reverse on the opening kickoff. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. From the 34. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Stroud. Cut by Diggs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
All right.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Stroud from the pistol. Targeting the sideline. Kirk has it. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go, let's go. 19 Texas. Hey, south. Hey.
Working inside the red zone. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. ETN again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here.
Great job.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. No return on that punt. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, okay. Flash. Hey! Done.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. On his Little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Schultz with the catch. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. And they're going for this. And they pick him off again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick six touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Smith on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
On play action, here's Stroud. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Why, Tony.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
11.
To the air, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Stroud now on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They have themselves another first and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut into the lead by another point. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Hey, go!
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be third and long.
Go, let's go. On red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Check go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Right to Texas. Speed left, speed left. South. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Nico Collins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
23. Take right open. 11, Aggie.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Street. Go. Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing it just before halftime. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars piling it on going into halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 11.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
19 Texas.
Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. Pass taken in by Diggs. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take 7 points off the deficit. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. ETN on 3rd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Throwing is Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Diggs there to bring it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Hey, uno more.
Now it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's Mixon on second down. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Offense in the hurry up here.
South. Why Tony?
Stroud from the pistol. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Quick throw right side. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut into the lead by another point. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready up.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Along the sideline past midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
All right, let's go.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Motioning the tight end now. First down, and they go right back to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
11. Decent 24. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
He connects downfield on 4th. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Little able to connect on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, some trickery here on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ow, 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the... They connect on the deep shot. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Righty tight. Oh, ready.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Cut by Diggs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ow, what's that?
Running left is Mixon. And the pursuit gets there to escort him out at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Look the hot.
2nd and 10 now. Finding Collins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Complete to Diggs out left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans putting up points in a game decided. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Got ready.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Rip, 23.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Hey.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
11.
Now a give to Etienne running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
They're going to try with Etienne. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Red on red.
Now a give. It's ETN headed left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, and he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll try it left with ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Lisa 24.
This is ETN. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Little tax on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, break.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
on. Mike 49. Tracy. Mike 13. Mike 13. Destroy. Sit hut. Mike 13. Mike 13. 22. Mike 24! 22 Rita! Or 54, Mike 54! Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday! Panda! Set! Mike 0! Mike 0! On! Mike 46! Mike, set! Zero's down, 90 down, 49 Rita! 20 Rita! Hey, come on, come on. Here. Mike 0! Mike 0! Hey, 24 left. Destroy! 54 Rita, set! Hey, let's go, reload. Reload, let's go. On! 49, Mike 49. 49's down. Mike 54. Mike 54, Mike 54. Set. Here we go. On, Mike 9. Here we go. Set. Diamond. Set hut. Mike 49. Mike 49. Mike 90. Mike 90. Set hut. Mike 54! Set hut! Mike 54! Yeah, Mike Tracy! Set hut! Mike 54! On, Mike 49! Destroy! Sit hut! Set. Odd, Mike 0. Hey, Mike 13, Mike 13, 22. Mo. What? Here we go. Hey, mayday. Mike 49, set. Mike 13, Mike 13. 54 Rita, set. Mike 13, Mike 13. Panda! Mike 24! Zero's down, 90 down, 20 Rita! Or 54, Mike 50. Hey, 24. Mike 0. On. Mike 46. Mike 46. 54 Rita, set. On. 49's down. Hey, come on. Mike 0. Mike 0. Set high. Mike 49. Tracy. Set up. Rita. Set up. Mike 54. Set up. Mike 54, Mike 50, set hot. Here we go. Set hut. Out on, like 90. Mid 18. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Set hut. Like 49. Like 49. Diamond, diamond. Sit hut. Right on, Mike 90, Mike 90. 40 Rita, Tracy. Sit hut. Destroy. Mike 54. Sit hut. Mike 54. Yeah. Mike 54. Sit hut. On Mike 49. 22. On Mike 0. Hey, Mike 13. Mike 13. Mo. 40 Rita. Hey, made it. Here we go. On, Mike 49. Mike 13, Mike 13. Sit hut. Mike 13, Mike 13. Mike 24. Hey, here, I'm back. Here, I'm back. Sit hut. Or 54, Mike 54. Sit hut. Sit hut. Mike 0, Mike 0. On, Mike 40. Hey, come on, come in. Here. Sit hut. Mike 0, Mike 0. Sit hut. Mike 49. Panda. Mid 18. Mike 54. Mike. Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, 24, Linda. Select green 18. Green. Sit up. There we go. Sit up. Sit up. 54 Rita! Zero's down, 90! Sit up!